So, just the one box today. It's got a weird lump to it, so it's a little more tightly packed than all of the others. Which I guess is just the air, so here we go. Oh. It's a very strange looking thing. So let's do these in just a random order. First we've got Mahoromatic I'm Home, which is a new episode or 2 episodes. 50 minutes, it could be 2 new episodes of Mahoromatic, which is intriguing. Not that, basically, I really enjoyed Mahoromatic. I thought the ending sucked balls, but the journey there was just absurdly fun. And that means that random one-off episodes could be entertaining. Now, there was also a complete collection re-release of Mahoromatic, which should include I'm Home. So if you got that, no need to panic if you didn't notice this separate DVD. We've also got Naruto Shippuden Set 11. Is it already up to 11? It's hard to keep track of these. I seem to remember when there were only 11 individuals, and that still seems like it wasn't too long ago, but I guess it's probably been a long time since that was the case. DVDs aren't particularly noteworthy anyways. This says featuring Jiraiya Ninja Scroll, so I'm guessing that's content of the DVD itself. And I guess, you know, both of these are really relevant, but the most interesting curiosity is the last one, which is Panty Stocking with Garterbelt. Which, I wonder how much of this will actually be appropriate for camera. No, well, I guess I'll open it up and find out, but I'll do some exploration off screen just to know. But this one, if you're not familiar with it, and I'm only familiar with it by its reputation, it's supposed to be a parody of that, well, that general form of animation, but it's supposed to be intentionally over the top if their names weren't enough, and the language on the back wasn't enough to indicate. So, let's see, we don't need that. Okay. Or at least that's my understanding of it. So, let's set these aside and take a look. Disc 1, which has the first 7 DVDs. This is not as compact a release as you might have expected from Funimation. I'm gonna take a guess. Let's see. Well, no. Even with 3 discs, I'm wondering if they were originally considering doing this one Blu-ray, did a lot of the artwork, but didn't do a Blu-ray release or something. 13 episodes. That's a somewhat long list of extras. Can't even... Oh, there we go. It's kind of hard for me to identify what that was even an image of, because this, you know, it's kind of obvious. I don't know. This one's probably the main thing I'm curious about, even though I really want to see other stuff. And naturally, I think I mentioned that I had ordered this, the 4th DVD of Matchless Raijin-oh, which the first DVD was originally released under the title Matchless Raijin-oh, assuming I can even pronounce that right. And I remember watching the first DVD, and it was an interesting concept. The dubbing wasn't exactly spectacular, but it wasn't so horrible that I couldn't watch it. But then again, maybe I'm more tolerant of that sort of stuff. I remember watching it and the voice acting making me think what it's like for the people doing it. Oh gosh, the plastic on this one does not want to come off. Have to an acid again. And there we go. Now we can take a peek at the not so exciting DVD. And it's not that big of a release this week, but on the bright side, that might just mean that I get my car problems all sorted out. Well, not really problems, but my car maintenance all sorted out. But yeah, there we go. This week's updates to my collection. So I'm doing a quicker anime analysis since there's not much to mention, and since I'm thinking of not doing Inside the Box yet again. I might just be not doing it again unless I feel there's something really important to do. Inside the Box is kind of the most time-consuming part of this. It's not that the recording of it is necessarily terribly time-consuming so much as I have to dig out all the necessary DVDs, which has been easier now that everything's alphabetized, but at the same time the number of requests has gone up, and with me living out on my own, people suddenly come over and spend more time with me in larger chunks of time than before. So it just ends up feeling like even though I've got more time to myself, I don't have more time for myself watching anime with this person, that person, etc. It's feels like I just don't have the time to watch stuff I want to. I'm in the middle of, well, okay, so the first thing I'm watching, the only new thing to even mention in my list of stuff that I watch, and that's how little time I've had for watching stuff this week, is Heaven's Lost Property Forte, the second season of Heaven's Lost Property. And I kind of want to finish it, not necessarily because it's spectacular. There's things about it that have me curious and interested, which is a plus, but I feel that it's only enough to make it just a step up above the first season, which I think I mentioned while amusing things were here and there. It felt like the series itself kind of has an overall hatred of male sexuality that I think is just done in really poor taste. So watching it is a bit tricky, but at the same time I want to finish it so that I'm not in the middle of it and leaving it unfinished, which was bad enough that it's been sitting around as long as it has. But a lot of that is because I want to start diving into new stuff. I'm curious about Panty Stocking. I want to watch the new Mahoromatic. And when I spend so much time digging out DVDs and sorting them out, and then having to go through them all on camera, and then I have to edit that video, which usually requires more cut edits than any of the other videos I make, and then I have to put them all back, and I have to do all of that, some of it while I'm not recording it, some of it I'm just trying to do while recording. It's hard, so I'm thinking I should probably be going with the gut reaction and just not do Inside the Box, since this is really not this is about the collection as a hobby, not as a work. I haven't even applied for YouTube partnership to put advertisements on these because I think that's rather pointless. I want to keep things simple. But yeah, that's what I watched. Why I'm probably not going to do Inside the Box for a while at least. You never know how other people's schedules change, and maybe I'll feel like I've got the energy to do it. After all, I have a new Naruto DVD, so seeing all of Naruto all at once could be interesting, but I don't know. I guess the stereotypical shout out to Duels, Stock Like Corn, and the Fat Kid for Life, who are ghosting my video again. Other than that, I don't know that there's many big releases coming out this month. Maybe Black Rock Shooter will ship from Japan, maybe not. One interesting thing is I did order School Days, which I don't know if that's ever been released here before, but apparently it is going to be released soonish, maybe in 2 weeks, unless I'm remembering my dates wrong. So I went ahead and ordered that. Y'all can expect to see that. If it arrives, it'll come the same day as the Blu-ray for Planet After Story. Fun stuff. But, I don't know, we'll just figure it out. I need to wrap this up so I can watch anime, so y'all have a nice week.